Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going. So different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Amon Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for J.R. Smith. Hornets trail by 21. Irving is out there with Williams. Then there's Amon Shumpert. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kaminsky misses. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets made some major contributions. He ended with 14 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, G.A.?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kemba Walker's checked in for Charlotte. Kemba Walker. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Jordan, he's in at point guard. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Batum. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Hawes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Executive of the Year award is an odd one. I mean, given yearly to the executive that was deemed to have had the best year with their roster, that is perhaps the hardest thing to evaluate.
Hornets shooting 41% for the game. Jordan with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Mozgov with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And James with the basket on the assist from Dellavedova. 20 points for LeBron. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
LeBron is doubled. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Hansbrough. Mozgov hits them both. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jordan, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle. And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. They set the pick. Here's Dellavedova, and he drops in the layup off the glass. As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA, even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. For twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph, and Seth Curry. Count 2 with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot. LeBron outside.
That's the ball. What are you doing?
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Jordan. James, the pass to Dellavedova, and it's blocked by Jordan. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Harris. We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. It didn't. They paid a lot of attention to the body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
That's good. LeBron's got 24.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Pause, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Harris dishes to Dellavedova. There's a good screen. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. Off the screen. Misses off the left iron.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It's stolen by Jefferson. He kicks it to LeBron.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a 3-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space out the floor type game, and shot making gives you a chance to do that.
The drive by Jordan. Now the feed to Kaminsky. LeBron right side. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Jordan kicks to Kaminsky. Jordan against Irving. Jordan the pass to Kaminsky. Love dishes to Irving. He feeds it to James.
That's a wall.
And good on the basket. Hook it. LeBron's got 37.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
On the wing, Batum. Jordan the screen. 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. Williams inside the line. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nicholas Batum.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jordan against Irving. Dishes to James. And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Williams kicks to Dellavedova. He dishes it to Love. 11 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's 11 points for Williams. And for the international rules of goaltending, players are allowed to touch the ball after it hits the iron, even if it is over the cylinder.
I'm not sure if the NBA is going to adapt that rule, but I think it wouldn't be a big deal to adapt it because there aren't a lot of times that play happens in the game. I think it would be a small percentage of those plays over the course of a season.
Offensive rebound, Hansbrough, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's off on the first.
Tyler taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for LeBron James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Dellavedova. Jordan with the rebound. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Jordan with it. They set the screen. From 11 feet away. Count it. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.